Chaharshanbe Suri is an ancient Iranian festival that takes place on the last Wednesday of the Persian year. It happens in the month of March. This fire festival is a celebration of fire, food, and joy, and it marks the beginning of spring and the new Persian year. The name translates to Wednesday feast in Persian. Chaharshanbe Suri is rooted in Zoroastrian traditions and predates Islam. It's the first festivity of Nowruz, the Iranian New Year, and it symbolizes the triumph of light over darkness and purity over pollution. This festival takes place from the sunset of the last Tuesday of the year until the early hours of the last Wednesday of the year. On this magnificent night, various fascinating rituals are held. One of the oldest and most beautiful traditions in Chaharshanbe Suri is the lighting of bonfires. In this ceremony, dry bushes are gathered by families, and as soon as the night falls, these bonfires are ignited, and people jump over the flames. The reason for jumping over the fire has different roots. Some believe that it comes from the story of Siavash in Shahnameh by Ferdowsi, where Siavash proves his innocence by jumping over the fire. Others believe that by passing through the fire, people will be protected from illnesses, which is why the verse "My yellow face is for you, your red flame is for me" is said during this ceremony. Afterward, the ashes from the fire are scattered behind the houses to keep diseases away from the household, and instead, good health is wished upon them. Another ceremony of this night is reading of Shahnameh. People gather around the fire, and the elders of the family read this book. In this custom, the family members place a jug among themselves and write a few verses of Hafez's poetry, an ancient Iranian poet whose verses are used for fortune-telling. They put these written verses inside the jug. In addition to the poetry, each person also puts symbolic objects that belong to them inside the jugs. Then, a young unmarried girl brings a poem and one of the symbolic objects separately, and in this way, the poem becomes associated with the person who owns the object, and its interpretation is for them. Another custom is pottery breaking. This custom originated from a belief in ancient times that breaking a pottery eliminates misfortune. This ceremony is performed by one of the household members going up to the rooftop or a raised platform and then throwing a water-filled pottery onto the ground to break it and scatter its water. The presence of water inside the jug is also a symbol of enlightenment. It's interesting to note that different things may be put inside the pitchers in different cities. For example, in Tehran, coins are used, in Khorasan, coins are used, along with some coal and salt, and in Iraq and Ashtian, grains are put inside the jugs. In this interesting night, young girls and boys carry a spoon and a bowl with them while covering their heads with veil to remain unrecognized. They visit their neighbors' houses, and then they hit their bowls with the spoon, signaling their neighbors to fill their bowls with sweets, chocolates, nuts, raisins, or money. It's interesting to note that this ritual originated from a belief in ancient times that spirits return among the living at the end of the year to receive offerings. Some people also believe that the food collected in the bowls is given to the sick for healing and well-being. This custom is similar to trick or treat in Halloween. Another custom that is still practiced in some cities like Hamadan and Zanjan is the shawl-dropping ceremony. Young people create a long rope by tying several silk and satin scarves together and throw it down from a ladder, chimney, or rooftop. The homeowner, who is waiting for the shawl, places a gift in one corner of it, ties a knot, and gently shakes it to let the owner of the shawl know and pull it up. This gift can be bread, sweets, pomegranates, nuts, coins, or socks. It's interesting to know that in some areas, this ceremony is indirectly used for marriage proposals, where the young man ties a knot in the corner of the shawl. If the homeowner agrees, they untie the knot, and if not, they place a gift like sweets and nuts in the shawl. One of the most important and delicious foods of this night is a variety of nuts and dried fruits such as pumpkin seeds, pistachios, watermelon seeds, sunflower seeds, wheat, hazelnuts, almonds, and chickpeas. These foods are served in this night to symbolically remove animosity and envy and replace them with kindness and affection. In order to satisfy their needs, some people used to distribute the seven-brained nuts, which are known as problem-solving nuts and include pistachios, hazelnuts, almonds, dried berries, dates, chickpeas, and raisins. In some areas like Khorasan, there is a special dish called chaharshanbeh, four-colored rice, consisting of 4 types of rice dishes: noodle rice, lentil rice, barberry rice, and mung bean rice. The Chaharshanbe Suri ceremony can be a memorable night for Iranians and even foreign tourists. Those who are interested in learning more about Iranian customs and traditions can visit Iran in late March to participate not only in the Chaharshanbe Suri festival but also in the Nowruz celebrations and have a delightful experience. We hope you have enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.